Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your guide Mona Lisa. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you have been following me for a while, thank you so much for being here and for your continued love and support. Before we begin today's reading, if you enjoy tarot, spiritual guidance, and collective readings, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss my upcoming readings. So today we are doing a collective tarot reading for the upcoming month of September 2026. This is a general all sign reading, so please take whatever resonates with you and leave whatever doesn't. You may be guided towards certain parts of this reading depending on what is currently happening in your life. So let's see what the cards have to say about the energy of September. And interestingly, the first card I want to begin with is the Six of Wands. This is a beautiful card to receive when we are talking about the energy of the upcoming month of September, because the Six of Wands is strongly connected with victory, recognition, achievement, confidence, and receiving appreciation of your efforts. I feel that September could be a month where many of you will finally begin to see some kind of results from something that you have already been working towards. So you may be putting in effort for quite some time, but perhaps you were not receiving the recognition you expected. You may even have wondered, is this really going anywhere? The Six of Wands definitely says, don't give up now. There is a strong possibility of some kind of success, appreciation, or positive acknowledgement coming your way. For some of you, this could be related to your career. You could receive appreciation from your employer, recognition for your work, a promotion, a new responsibility, or even an opportunity where people finally start noticing your abilities. For others, this could be connected with a personal goal. Maybe you have been working on your health, your finances, your business, your social media, or your studies, or something creative. September carries the energy of, I have come a long way and now I can see how far I have actually traveled. And I particularly like the fact that this card comes first because it sets the tone for the entire reading, right? So the next card is the Seven of Wands, and this tells me something very important. Yes, there is victory, but you may still have to stand your ground. The Seven of Wands represents defending your position, protecting what you have achieved, and not allowing other people's opinions, criticism, or competition to make you doubt yourself. So September may bring success, but along with that success, there could be people who question you. There could be competition around you. There could be someone who doesn't completely agree with your decision. And for some of you, there may be even people who suddenly become interested in what you are doing once they see you succeeding. The message here is simple. Don't explain yourself to everyone. You don't need everybody to understand your journey, right? If you know that what you are doing, the right thing, continue moving forward. The Seven of Wands is asking you to protect your energy and protect your progress. And then we have the Eight of Wands. This is where the energy becomes faster. The Eight of Wands is about movement, communication, messages, news, travel, and things happening very quickly. So something that has been slow and may suddenly start moving. For some of you, September could be an important message, phone call, email, or communication that you have been waiting for a long time. For others, there could be travel involved. You may suddenly find yourself making plans, traveling somewhere, or dealing with multiple things at once. The combination of the 6, 7, and 8 of Wands is particularly interesting because there is a progression here. First, we have victory, then we have standing your ground, and finally, we have movement. So, September could feel like a month where you move from achievement to action. Something happens, and then suddenly you are required to move forward. So now let's look at the lower row. We have Four of Pentacles. This card immediately brings our attention to security, right? Some of you may be thinking very carefully about your money, your possessions, your home, or your financial future. You may be trying to save more. You may be becoming more cautious with spending. And honestly, September does seem that maybe asking you to come more financially organized. However, the Four of Pentacles also carries another message. Sometimes we hold on too tightly because we are afraid of losing something. This could be money, it could be a relationship, it could be particularly a job, it could even be an old version of ourselves. So ask yourself in September, am I protecting what is valuable to me, or am I holding because I'm afraid of change? There is difference, right? And then we have one of the most important spiritual cards in the tarot, the Hermit. This tells me that despite all the external activity we see in the Wands cards, September is a month of introspection. You may suddenly feel like spending more time alone. You may become less interested in unnecessary socializing, or you might even step back from certain people and situations. And that is not naturally loneliness. Sometimes solitude is exactly what we need to hear our own intuition. The hermit's saying, go within. So there may be an answer that you have been looking for outside yourself, whether when actually you need, the answer is already inside you, your intuition, what is your sixth sense telling you. For some of you, September could be a spiritual awakening as well, or a stronger interest in meditation, astrology, tarot, prayer, or other spiritual practices. You may start questioning what you really want from your life, what gives you happiness, who genuinely supports you, what kind of future you're building, and most importantly, what no longer belongs in your future. The Hermit encourages you to slow down mentally, even if your life is moving too quickly. And finally, we have Three of Pentacles. This is a wonderful card for teamwork, collaboration, professional growth, and building something together. So, after this period of introspection, I feel that many of you will begin connecting with the right people. There could be a group discussion, a professional meeting, a collaboration, or an opportunity to work with people who appreciate your skills. For those of you who are working, this could indicate cooperation with colleagues. For business owners, it can indicate collaboration or bringing the right people into your project. For those looking for work, this can indicate that your skills are being recognized and that somebody may be willing to give you an opportunity. And there is a beautiful message here. The Three of Pentacles says you don't have to do everything alone. The Hermit teaches you to understand yourself. The Three of Pentacles then teaches you how to bring that knowledge into real world and build something meaningful with others. So now let's talk about love and relationships. The Wands energy suggests that movement and communication. For those of you who are single, September may bring communication from someone, or you meet somebody through work, travel, social activities, or mutual connections. There is attraction here, but the card also suggests that you should not rush. The Four of Pentacles tells you to be careful and about becoming emotionally guarded. If you have been hurt in the past, don't allow an old experience to prevent you from recognizing a new opportunity. For those already in relationship, communication becomes extremely important. The Eight of Wands can bring conversations that have been postponed for some time. The Seven of Wands can sometimes show two people defending their own positions. So, if there has been a disagreement in your relationship, September you could communicate without turning every conversation into a battle. And the Hermit says that sometimes taking a little space can actually help you understand what you truly feel. Overall, the relationship energy is about honesty, communication, and emotional maturity. So now let's look at the career and financial message once again. The Six of Wands is extremely positive for recognition. The Seven of Wands says keep defending your position. The Eight of Wands says things can start moving very quickly. The Four of Pentacles asks you to manage your finances wisely. And Three of Pentacles says your skills have value and collaboration can, of course, help you grow. So, if you have been waiting for your career to move forward, September could be a month where you start seeing the actual signs of progress. Don't underestimate yourself. You may be much closer to your success than you realize. And spiritually, the Hermit is your biggest message. September is not only about external success, it is also asking about yourself. What does success actually means to me? Because sometimes we spend years trying to achieve something, and when we finally get it, we realize that we really wanted was peace. So September brings both energies, achievement outside and understanding within. And now, coming to the overall outcome of this reading, I would say September has a very interesting combination of victory, persistence, movement, and financial awareness, introspection, and collaboration. You may begin the month feeling what you have to fight for your position, but as the month progresses, things can become faster and clearer. There is a strong message that your efforts are not going unnoticed. You may receive recognition, you may receive an important message, you may connect with people who can help you build something meaningful. And most importantly, you may gain as much clearer understanding of what you actually want. So, your September message is stand tall, protect your progress, keep moving, but don't forget to look within. You don't need to chase everything. You don't need to prove yourself to everyone. You simply need to continue this progress, trust your intuition, and allow right opportunities and people to come towards you. This is a collective reading, so remember that everyone's personal situation is different. Take only the messages that resonates with you. If this reading has resonated with you, please let me know in the comments what part of the reading connected with you the most. And if you enjoyed this reading, please like this video, subscribe to your guide Mona Lisa, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. I wish you a beautiful, successful, peaceful, and spiritually fulfilling September. Until we meet again, take care of yourself, trust your journey, and remember, your victory may be closer than you think. Lots of love and blessings. This is your guide Mona Lisa signing off.